everyone, this is Parul. Today I want to share with you a short yoga sequence that you can practice after your workout, your HIIT session, your running or even brisk walking, and let your breath and heart rate come back to normal and let your body relax after your workout. On that note, let's start our practice for today. So let's start today's practice in child pose. So for coming in child pose, you bend your right leg and your left leg bent, taking your hips back towards your hips. So you come in rock pose first, okay? And then you take your arms and breathe in, lengthen your spine. And breathe out, stretch arms forward. Taking your hips back towards your heels, lengthening your spine. So this is a great pose to start your post-workout yoga routine. It will help to get your breath and heart rate back to normal. It will also help to release the compression from your spine and lower back. It will also help you relax. So stay here for a few seconds, resting your forehead on the mat if it reaches easily, or you can rest your forehead on the block if you have one. Just staying here for a few seconds, lengthening your spine, stretching your arms forward, taking your weight back towards your hips towards the knees. And you can adjust the space between your legs to let your abdomen relax there gently. If you want to increase the intensity of this pose, you can widen your legs more. So the wider the legs, the more intense this pose will be. So take your options. Keep breathing. Staying here for a few more seconds. Also a great pose to release your quads, especially if you've come from running or brisk walk or any HIIT workout. So your quads get very tight. So really good to release your quads after your workout, and also good for your ankles. Keep breathing. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently take your arms in. Yes. And then from here, come on all four. So your wrist under your shoulders, fingers wide open, knees under your hips, knees are hip width apart, okay? So you're going to take cat and cow here, releasing your lower back. So, breathe in, stomach down, arch your back, chest open, shoulders relaxed, chin away from your chest. So if there's any tension that is built up in lower back because of your workout, this is really good. And breathe out, rounding the spine, chin to the chest, looking towards your belly button, making a C with your spine. We do this 2 more times. Breathe in, arch your back, stomach down, shoulders relaxed, chin away from your chest. And breathe out, chin to the chest, making a C with your spine, looking towards your belly button. 1 more time. Breathe in, arch your back. Stomach down, chest open, chin away from your chest, shoulders relaxed. And breathe out, chin to the chest, looking towards your belly button, making a C with your spine. Okay, and then gently get your spine to neutral position. Now you're going to press into your left palm and take your right arm up, opening your body to the right side, looking towards your right hand. Keep breathing. And then you're going to slide your right hand down, resting your right shoulder on the mat, resting your head on the mat. Make sure you don't stress your head or your neck. You're releasing your right shoulder. You can extend your left hand forward. Keep breathing. And try to center your weight. for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting your left palm in, pressing into your left palm, taking your right hand back on the mat. We're going to change the direction now. So taking your left hand up, looking towards your left hand, keep breathing, opening your body to the left side. And then you slide your left hand down, resting your left shoulder on the mat and then your head on the mat. Yes. Extending your right hand forward and centering your weight. Breathe. Staying here for a few seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently take your right palm in, press into your right palm, take your left hand back on the mat. Okay, catch your breath. From here, we're going to get into downward dog. Okay, so press into your palms and make sure your wrist is under your shoulders. You're going to tuck your toes, pressing into your knuckles. You're going to take your knees up, hips up, taking your hips back and feet pointing forward. You're pushing your torso towards your thighs. Don't worry if your heels are not touching the mat. That's really okay. No problem. Keep on working towards it. This is a nice stretch for your hamstrings. Lengthen the spine. Keep breathing. And you can just take a few seconds to walk the dog. So just raising your alternate heels. Giving nice release to your ankles now. Keep breathing. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Pressing into your left foot, you're going to take your right leg up. Yes. Square your hips. Keep breathing. And you can bend your right leg, pointing your knee towards the ceiling. Opening up your hips, keep breathing, and then from here you're going to swing your right leg forward in between your palms, resting your left knee down on the mat. Okay. Now coming on your fingertips, chest open, right hip down and forward, and rest your left knee on the mat. Just breathe. Let your shoulders relax, let your chest open. Keep breathing. So you're releasing your left hip flexor and right hip. Stay here for a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then gently come up and resting your left palm down on the mat. Take your right hand and gently take your right knee out. So twisted lizard, drawing your right shoulder back. Breathe. Deep stretch for your right hip. Opening your right hip. Keep breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your right knee in. Okay, release your left hand. Taking your left hand, folding the outside of your right knee. Release your right hand back. So slightly deeper twist. And if you're comfortable, then you can bend your back leg and hold it with your right hand. So take this option only if it's comfortable for you. Don't lift your right hip just because you want to hold your back foot, okay? Keep breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then release. And put your hand back to the center. And then you straighten your right leg. Yes. Curl your toes in for your right foot. Yes. And your left hip over left knee. Your abdomen resting gently on your right thigh. You're on your fingertips and then you're going forward. Yeah. So you're releasing your hamstrings on the right side. And you're breathing. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting your right foot back on the mat, tuck your back foot Kick your right leg back and get in downward dog. Catch your breath and repeating this sequence on the other side, on the left side now. So pressing into your right foot, take your left leg up and bend your left leg, pointing your left knee towards the ceiling. So you're opening your hips. Keep breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now swing your left leg forward, resting your right knee down on the mat. Yes. Coming on your fingertips, chest open, shoulders relaxed. And left hip down and forward, releasing your right hip flexor and left hip. Breathe. Stay here for a few seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And then you gently come up. Okay. And then you rest your right palm on the mat. Take your left hand and push the left knee out. Twisted lizard on the left side, drawing your left shoulder back. Breathe. And let your left foot rest on the mat. Keep breathing. Deepest stretch for your left hip. And don't sink into the mat into your right palm like this, okay? So take your weight away from your mat. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting your left knee in. Okay, now release your right hand. Rest it outside the left. This, yeah? And then you release your left hand. And twist. Breathe. And again, if it's comfortable for you, then you bend the back leg and hold it with your left hand. So same thing again, don't lift your left hip up just because you want to hold the back foot. Hold it only if it's easier. You can just stay in twist. That's fine. Okay? Take the option if it's comfortable for you. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then release. Hands back to the center and then straighten your left leg. Curl your toes into your left foot. Breathe. Your right hip over right knee. Resting your abdomen on your left thigh. Go forward. Breathe. So your chest guiding you forward, releasing your left hamstrings. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting your left foot down. Okay. And I'm going to make my way to the other side now. Okay. Yes. And then you take your left leg back, go in downward dog. Catch your breath. Staying here for a few seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then for downward dog, we will come in forward fold. So walk your feet towards your hands, coming in forward fold. So don't worry if your hands are not touching the mat, that's really fine. You can rest your hand wherever it's reaching. Try to give length to your legs. Okay. If you have any lower back stress, you can bend your legs also. So this is a great posture for releasing your hamstrings, making your legs feel light after all the strenuous workout that you have done before this yoga. So let your shoulders relax. You can hold your alternate elbows, gently swing side to side. Let your heart rate, breath get back to normal. And rest your abdomen on your thighs. Swing side to side. Catch your breath. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your elbows and then you roll your body up slowly. Slowly, rolling your body up slowly. Be slow without stressing your lower back out. And once you're there, open your legs wide. Okay. Your legs as wide as your one leg. Okay. Feet pointing forward. Resting your hands gently on your waist. Okay. Moving from your hips, coming in flat back. Okay. So your upper body is parallel to your mat. Just stay here for a few seconds. Feel stable here, feel comfortable in this position. Keep breathing. And then you gently release your hands resting on the mat. Your palms facing down, fingers wide open. And let your shoulders and neck relax. Your neck takes natural extension. So just gently resting your arms on the mat. Let your neck relax. Keep breathing. And then you get your left palm in the center. And then release your right hand. And take your right arm up. Looking towards your right hand. Keep breathing. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your right hand down. Now get your right palm in the center, pressing into your right palm, releasing your left hand. Left hand up, looking towards your left hand, drawing your left shoulder back, keep breathing. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently get your left hand back on the mat. Now take your hands back on the waist. And then use your core strength, abdominal strength to take your body up. Yes. And then from here, you're going to go to the front of the mat again. Bending your left leg, your right leg is back. Take your left leg, go back in downward dog. And from downward dog, we're going to come in pigeon pose. So you're going to swing your right leg forward, parallel to the front of the mat. Okay, you're on your fingertips. Take your left leg in the center. Okay, so center your weight. So don't shift your weight to your left or your right. Okay, center your weight. Try to get the right hip closer to the mat as much as you can. If it doesn't come easily, which takes time, you can also use a cushion to get your right hip resting on your cushion. Okay, so you have to be patient with this pose. It takes time to let your hip closer to the ground. Breathing. See on your fingertips. So especially after running or long distance walking, it's really good posture to release your hips. Absolutely important to do this. Pigeon pose. Keep breathing. Stay here for a few seconds. And if it's not comfortable to be on your fingertips, you can come on your forearms for some time, or also make it deeper by stretching your arms forward, taking your weight back, centering your back leg, breathe. So stay in any option you're comfortable with. Keep breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently take your palms in and change to the other side. So tuck the back foot, take your right leg back, go in downward dog. You can take your right leg up, just rotation to your ankle to make your right leg feel comfortable after pigeon. Change the direction, and then you gently get your right leg back. And then take your left leg up, breathe in and breathe out, swinging your left leg forward, coming in, pigeon pose on the left side. So center your back leg, try to get your left hip closer to the ground as much as you can, use your cushions if it doesn't come on the mat. And breathe, chest open, staying here for a few seconds. excellent posture for your hips. And again, you can come on your forearms anytime you want to, or extend your arms forward for a slightly deeper stretch. Stay here for a few seconds. Keep breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently take your palms in. Press into your palms, tuck the back foot, go in downward dog. Again, you can take your left leg up, rotation to your ankles, and just take direction, change the direction, keep breathing, and get your left leg down, back on the mat. And from here, we're going to go in garland pose, Malasana. So take your right leg forward, taking your right foot slightly out, okay? And then left leg forward, taking your left foot slightly out, lowering down your hips. Come back. Wait. Yes. And then take your elbows in, pressing the knees out, pushing your knees out, hands in prayer position. If heels doesn't come easily on the mat, that's fine. You can roll top of your mat and then rest your heels on the top of your mat. Yes, you can do so. You can also rest your hands, your fingertips on the ground, also okay. So make yourself comfortable in this pose, whatever way you find it convenient for you. Okay. Stay here for a few seconds. Keep breathing. Again, a great posture after your workout. For your hips. Releasing your tight hips. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you release and sit on the mat. Dandasana. Yes. Okay. From here, take your right leg over left leg. Yeah, we're going to get into twist. Take your left arm up, hugging your right leg in and twisting to your right. Drawing your right shoulder back, resting gently on your right fingertips behind your right hip. Breathe. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you gently release your left arm and your right leg. Straight. Change it to the left side, left leg over right leg. Right arm up, hugging your left leg in and drawing your left shoulder back, twisting to the left side. Left fingertips behind your left hip. You're gently resting them. Keep breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release your right hand and your left leg. Okay. You take a little butterfly stretch here. So, joining your big toes together. Okay. And dropping your knees closer to the ground as much as you can. Lengthening your spine, sitting straight. Take your head back. Chin away from your chest. Breathing in. And breathe out, chin to the chest. 2 more times. Breathe in, take your chin away from the chest. Head back, keep breathing. And breathe out, chin to the chest. And 1 more time. Breathe in, chin away from the chest. Head back, keep breathing. Breathe out, chin to the chest. And then you gently get your head to neutral position. Okay, so from here, we're going to blow forward now. Okay, so breathe in, lengthen your spine. And breathe and go forward. Your elbows gently resting on your thighs. And you're looking ahead of your toes. So don't stress your neck by looking down. Okay, just looking ahead of your toes. Keep breathing. Keep Giving a nice stretch to your groin. Stay here for a few seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently come up. Okay. Get your knees in. Extend your legs again. We go for full forward fold in sitting position. Seated forward fold. Paschimottanasana. Take your arms and breathe in. Lengthen your spine. And breathe out to fall forward. Reach in for your toes. It's okay if you don't touch them. Resting your abdomen on your thighs. Let your shoulders relax. Let your neck relax. Yeah. Shoulders down, chest open. Keep breathing. You can rest your hand wherever it's reaching. And feel free to bend your legs. If you're not comfortable straightening your legs, if you have any stress in lower back, if you have any injury, just take it easy here. Breathe. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently taking your arms up, breathe in. And breathe out, arms down. Okay, now we lie down. Okay, so just come to the front of your mat. Bending your legs, hug your knees. Yes, and then just roll back. Yes. Hugging your knees, swinging side to side, giving a gentle massage to your lower back. Keep breathing. You can also gently make circles with your knees going from right to left, massaging your sacrum, your lower back. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change the direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Coming back to the center. Rest your feet down. Hands by the side of your body. Palms facing down. We're going to do bridge pose now. Okay? So heels closer to the hips. Pressing into your palms. Lift your hips up. Lower back, middle back, upper back. We're getting the chest closer to the chin. Not chin to the chest. And chin to the sky. Keep breathing. Very relaxing for your lower back. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently get your upper back, middle back, lower back, and then your hips on the mat. Okay? Now extend your left leg, right leg bend, hold it with your hands, get it closer to your body. Breathe. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting your right foot down, extend your right leg, and then change. Left leg bend, hold it with your hands, get it closer to your body. Keep breathing. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your left foot down. Bend your right leg again. Okay. Now cross your right ankle over left knee. Yeah. And then release your left foot and hold your left knee with your hands. If lifting your left foot is not comfortable, you can let your left foot rest on the mat and just stay in the first position how we started. Okay? And if you're comfortable, then you can lift your left foot up. Breathe. Stay here for a few seconds. You can also swing side to side gently if you wish to. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now rest your left foot down. Take your right leg back on the mat. Take your left foot cross over right knee. And then you release your right foot if you're comfortable, or let it stay on the mat if you want to take that option. And just hold your right knee with your hands. Keep breathing. Getting your right leg closer to the body. Let your shoulders relax on the mat. Breathe. So again, very good posture to release your hips. So after your workout, usually your hips are very tight, your legs are very tired. So all these postures are great to release your legs, your hamstrings, your hips, your lower back, so that you feel lighter after your workout. And then you gently release your right foot back on the mat, left foot back on the mat. Okay. Now take your right leg, hold the outside of your right ankle. Yeah. And your right leg is bent. You're getting the right leg closer to your mat. Okay. You can extend your left leg straight or bent. That's fine. So you're opening your hips. So we're doing half happy baby. Keep breathing. Keep getting your right knee closer to the ground as much as you are comfortable with. Getting a nice deep stretch on the right side of your hip. Hold it here for a few seconds. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you release and change it to the other side. And holding the outside of your left foot with your hand. Getting your left knee closer to the ground. Yes, right leg bent or straighten. And breathe. Opening the left side of your hip now. Stay here for a few seconds. Let your neck relax. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you gently release. Get your left foot back on the mat. We're going to get into spinal twist. So get the heels closer to the hips. Legs are bent. Take both the legs to the right side. Yeah. And get your knees closer to your right arm. So your right arm at the shoulder level. And looking in the opposite direction of your legs. So you're looking on the left side. Breathe. And rest your right hand gently on your legs. And breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your right hand, taking both the legs back to the center, and then you change the direction. Taking both the legs to the left side, and you're looking in the opposite direction of your legs. You can rest your left hand gently on your legs. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently get your legs back to the center, taking your arms by the side, and then you can get into Supta Baddha Konasana, dropping your knees, hands by the side of your body, or you can rest it on your thighs gently, or you can take your arms above the head. Any option. Staying here for a few seconds, let your body relax, cool down. Then gently get your hands back, taking your knees in, extending your legs. And let's end this practice with Shavasana. So taking your arms by the side of your body, arms facing up, body relaxed completely on the mat. And let's take the last few seconds to let your body, your mind, your breath completely relax. So if you're getting any thoughts in your mind, if you have any work to do after this, just try to hold your thoughts for the last few seconds. So parking your thoughts at the back of your mind, it's very natural to get thoughts. But we can consciously try not to interact with those thoughts. In this position, staying here for a few seconds, letting your mind completely relax. you're ready to come out of Shavasana, wiggle your toes or fingers gently. Take your arms above the head, giving a nice stretch to your body. Interlace your fingers. And if you're ready, wiggle your fingers, your toes gently. Take your arms above your head. Interlace your fingers, give a nice stretch to your body. And then gently release, taking your arms by the side of your body. Turning to the side of the mat. Resting your head on your hand first. And then with the help of your hands, gently come up. Sitting in cross-legged position. We'll end this practice with one pranayama practice for your breath. So we will do alternate nostril breathing, Anulom Vilom. Take your right thumb gently resting on your right nostril. Okay, breathe in through your left nostril. And breathe out through your right. Breathe in through your right. And breathe out through your left. Breathe in through your left. And breathe out through your right. Breathe in through your right. And breathe out through your left. Time, breathe in through your left. And breathe out through your right. Gently release your hands back on the knees, eyes closed for a few more seconds. So just take a few seconds to reflect back on your practice today. Observing your breath and your body as compared to how you started. And you're ready, gently rub your palms. Feeling the warmth of your palms gently on your eyes, on your arms, stomach, on your legs. Taking your hands back in prayer position at the heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. And gently open your eyes. So we are done with the practice for today. I hope you will take some time to practice this yoga sequence after your workout and feel relaxed in your body and breath. Thank you so much. I'll see you again.